is the Peter Channel Evening News, Monday, October 27th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here now. The top story at 6:45 here. And it is... the Centers for Disease Control says return to Ebola medical workers should not be questioned here before opening fire on them and then killing itself. The shooter at Marysville Pilchuck High School in Washington State that texted his 5 victims asking them to join them at lunch, officials said Monday. This midterm election cycle's trendiest attack line has put incumbent members of the Congress in a no-win situation. This more time the lawmakers spent away from the committee rooms at Capitol Hill, the more vulnerable they are to the attacks for not meeting. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention recommended on Monday that people deemed to be at high risk for development voluntarily isolate themselves for hours for 21 days, but stopped short of recommended mandatory quarantines. New York's new global welcome ambassador says Taylor Swift had much better start for the diplomatic mission to her fellow New Yorkers. Honolulu, lava flowing from the Kilauea volcano that has been creeping toward inhabited areas of Hawaii's Big Island for months is now just 100 miles to 100 yards from the nearest residential property of 47 Monday. A teen charged with 7-2 in Boston as authorities said one of the victims is a 33-year-old. Quincy man is being treated for life-threatening injuries at the Boston Medical Center. And in older Massachusetts, authorities say one person is dead after a 3-alarm fire at a Holden home that neighbors said was preceded by 2 explosions. Bafana and Orlando Pirates goalkeeper Surizo Miwa in action as Miwa shot dead at girlfriend Kelly Kamal's house in Brussels on Sunday evening. It is more than 6 years since the Taliban suicide bomber made private Navar represent the wonder of British fatality in the Afghan war. Pennsylvania Supreme Court Justice Seamus McCaffrey, known for creating a Philadelphia Eagles Court in veteran Satan process on real offense they will retire the latest casualty known on pornography scandal stemming from the Jerry Sandusky case. The death of a Florida A&M marching band member has during a hazing rituals going to trial as many states stubborn anti-hazing laws. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Democratic Senate nominee in South Dakota on Monday accused his National Party of running ads that are too negative and actually designed to boost an independent running the race. Democrat Martha Coakley and Republican Charlie Baker prepared to square off and televised debate tonight in Worcester. The penalty with just over a week remaining until Election Day. In Detroit, Toyota's namesake brand Toyota Motor Company and its Lexus luxury brand finished a 1 and 2 for the second year in a Consumers Report Row annual quality survey of the U.S. new vehicle market in the Influential magazine said on Monday. In San Francisco, Twitter Incorporated posted a disappointed 7% slide at a closely watched measure of engagement, even though the user base grew 23% in the third quarter, triggered a more than 9% decline in its stock. Melbourne, Australian shares set to retreat from a 6-week high on Tuesday under pressure from the resources sector with iron ore and oil prices slipping. Amazon is buying a content company from more than just left in a deal first reported by Reuters. A Jeff Bezos-led tech giant has acquired Rooftop Media, a San Francisco-based company that records and licensed digital. Oil hit new lows on Monday and finally breaking in the basement at level of $80 than it has been tiptoeing around for days. And while the Dow Jones and Nasdaq did slightly close up for the day, most of the trading day was spent in the red. As Dow Jones Industrial Average closed 16,817.94, up 12.53. S&P 500 1961.63, down 2.95, and Nasdaq 44.85.93. Nasdaq up 2.22. Apple Incorporated's mobile payments technology ran into a roadblock a week after its introduction of CVS Health Corporation and Rite Aid Corporation. Mr. Stand-Up Next Bit is finally out of the cloud service that breaks down the barriers between devices. The initial development, however, will be limited to smartphones running on altered version of the Android called Sonic Gen Mod. Microsoft said Monday it has begun rolling out unlimited OneDrive cloud storage to its Office 365 consumer and education customers, with business customers slated to get their Infinity Buck early next year. Walt reaches for the stars. Director Christopher Nolan's Interstellar is a flawed masterpiece. The story is ever ambitious, sometimes riveting, in thought-provoking, but also plotting and hokey, and not as visual as the cutting-edge special effects. Ha! Mercy! Amy Poehler confessed during a recent interview with Howard Stern about the time she went on a date with John Stamos after parting ways from her husband, Will Arnett. Mama June's new man, Mark McDowell, may be a child molester, but does not mean he's a bad guy, at least according to his daughter-in-law. Idaho State University geology student Travis Allen brushes a clean mammoth skull discovered near American Falls Reservoir near American Falls, Idaho. Astronauts have caught the first picture of a star in the early stages of going nova after a Japanese amateur sky watcher alerted the community to a new showed up in the heavens. Are you living on USA's coast? If yes, then you have a great opportunity to see a rocket launch from your own backyard 27th of October. Monday evening, however, you will need to know how to spot the dazzling liftoff. Orbital Science Corporation built. Map showing unusually cold temperatures as across Europe and Asia in December 2009, along with the daily cold step as Arctic ice melts, doubles the risk of frigid Eurasian winters. Steady finds. The Army has decided that troops returning from deployment at the library should be quarantined so they can be monitored for possible exposure for the Ebola virus when a general was among the first people affected. Nearly a quarter of childhood injuries have fractures, which makes choosing the proper form of pain relief a fatal endeavor. Alright, take a look at New England. Alright, take a look at New England's literature at 6:51. Here, 9 minutes to 7. Here. And retweeted by Boston University Police Department, 11 BU students reported firing charges on bank and China credit cards. Motor vehicle accident on Route 2 off from Concord Turnpike, expect delays. And New Hampshire, Merrimack, traumatic injury, Everett Turnpike northbound IA or legs 11 on 17-meter jump from moving vehicle with some serious injuries. Take a look at sports news here on this Monday evening. Yahoo Sports reports that the San Antonio Spurs and NBA Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard have discussed a potential extension events of Friday's deadline for players coming off the rookie deals, but no progress has been made. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is leading a team of 24 mostly retired players and officials who are paired with local kids for a relay with a New York City Marathon on Sunday. And San Francisco asked the PGA of American President Ted Bishop become the latest sports executive punished for making sensitive comments reflecting a growing effort of sports bodies to react decisively on sexist or racist comments. Peter Chill News Time is now 6:52. Let's take a look at traffic here on this Monday evening here, and we're showing the Southeast Expressway on the southbound side slow from the Pike down to the split due to an accident on Mass Pike that's on near Route 93. An accident due to Pike in downtown Boston here on the tip of the tunnel on the northbound side. Southeast Expressway southbound side, an accident near Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy. Expect some delays here. Mass Pike here on the eastbound side, it's backed up after you get out of Pruitt Tunnel, and it's backed up to Route 93. Tunnel on the northbound side, slow due to an accident near the South Station. Southbound side of the Tunnel is more on fine. Mass Pike westbound side, slow from the Austin Brenton Tolls due to an accident in the Austin Brenton Tolls. And Mass Pike hit the brakes again down for Newton Quarter, and then you hit the brakes again after you pass Route 128 here and pass along Route 30 in Natick here. And 128 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 3 in Burlington all the way up to Route 129 in Reading due to an incident on 120 near Route 129 in Reading here. And an accident there, so expect some delays here. But otherwise, except for that, 128 is more fine on both ends from Gloucester all the way down for Braintree here. Braintree split also Route 3 south, slow around the Braintree area here, around Union Street. 495 on the southbound side, accident near Route 3 and Route 4 up in the Chumps to Lowell stretch, so expect some delays here. But otherwise, 495 is good to go from 5 Main is way down for Wareham. 393, 95 mile for 120 to the New Hampshire border. 95, 24 mile from 120 to the Rhode Island border. 3 is modified from Braintree all the way down for Sandwich. 407 Bridge is modified, and all the highways in Rhode Island are modified, and Worcester is modified. 290, 190 in Mass Pike are modified. Peter Chill News Time, 6:54. Time now for the weather report here. Tonight, Parker's got low about 39 degrees. West, wind about 6 miles per hour in the evening. Tuesday, most of the skies high about 69 degrees. Light south wind becoming southwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Tuesday, Parker's got low about 57 degrees. Wednesday, slight chance of showers before 2 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers with thunderstorms between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Then a chance of showers after 3 p.m. Tuesday, skies high about 69 degrees. Southwest wind about 8 to 10 miles per hour. Chance base 30%. I would not be surprised that a few spots in the region could see a touch of 70 degrees here. And then Thursday, Sun skies, cool, 56 degrees. Thursday night, forecast got low about 30 degrees. Friday, sun skies about 54 degrees. On Halloween, on Friday. So if you have little text to go trick-or-treating, follow up because it's going to be chilly. Friday night, I checked the showers. Both sky clouds will low about 37 degrees. Chest patient 30%. Saturday, 1st day of November, check the showers. Sun sky about 46 degrees. Chest patient 40%. Saturday night, check the showers. Podcast got low about 31 degrees. Chest patient 30%. Sunday, mostly sunny, most good sky low about 45 will be the high. 31 will be the low. And Mondays, both sun sky about 51 degrees. And this weekend will be daylight savings time as clocks fall back 1 hour. So when you go to bed Saturday night, like I am, turn your clocks back 1 hour, and you gain an hour of sleep. Mountain temperature 57 degrees with fair skies. And that's me on the Peter Channel Evening News on this October 27, 2014 on Monday. Peter J with you. Have a good evening with a goodbye today. I will see you for the 11 o'clock report. Have a good evening.